Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Ito ay nangangailangan ng patnubay at gabay ng magulang para sa mga batang manonood.
A pleasant day to our viewers staying tuned with us right now. I am Siren Alvarez, and today, February 9, 2021, marks a historic event since our show started airing. For this special episode of Idol Jackie in Action, our complainant is none other than one of the most famous proponents of the theory of evolution, the man behind the concept of natural selection, Mr. Charles Robert Darwin.
Good morning, Mr. Darwin. I am Princess Jackie Panaligan and welcome to our show.
Good morning, Idol Jackie. Good thing I evolved from a monkey to a human just before arriving here.
Okay, so we heard that you are complaining about the science community. What could be the reason behind this?
Last week, those scientists told me that
No!
Sorry, Mr. Darwin, but we would consider your findings as a scientific theory.
So they exclaimed that all your assertions were only based on your own observations and it lacked concrete pieces of evidence. Am I right?
right.
I see. Well then, my team would like to respond to your problem by presenting out evidences of evolution to persuade the science community to believe your hypothesis.
Evidence of evolution? From what?
Of course, from the preserved remains of an ancient organism of a past geologic age, fossils.
Question. What are fossils?
A fossil is a preserved remain of a dead organism from a million of years ago. As we studied before, it can be in a type of mold, cast, petrified, original remains, carbon films, or trace fossils.
Also, there are 6 ways of fossilization, and they are unaltered preservation, permineralization, replacement, carbonization, recrystallization, and autogenic preservation.
How about evolution? I forget its meaning.
Evolution is the change in inheritable characteristic of biological population over successive generations. And this process may even result in the formation of a new species.
Fossils related to evolution.
Fossil remains have been found in rocks of all ages. Fossils of the simplest organisms are found in the oldest rocks, and fossils of more complex organisms in the newest rocks.
Meaning to say, this supports Mr. Darwin's theory of evolution, which states that simple life forms gradually evolve into more complex ones.
I get it.
I get it.
Hold on. I still don't get it. What? Can you show us how fossils serve as supporting evidence of evolution?
Sure, Godwin. Researcher Trisha, are you still with us?
Here, Idol Jackie! The theory of evolution states that individuals within a species should provide a degree of variation, and those individuals which characteristics are best to get to the environment are more likely to survive and reproduce. This theory grew from studying the variations and similarities in living animals and plants, but also very importantly by studying fossils.
The study of the number and placement of fossils within certain types in areas of rock is known as the fossil record. This record gives us an indication of the types of animals and plants that existed in the past. For many millions of years ago, fossils of single-celled organisms such as cyanobacteria from Australia have been found in rocks that are more than 3.5 billion years old.
The paleontologists compare fossilized body structure and fossilized track of movements to piece together the story on how animals and plants have changed and evolved over time.
Importantly, by comparing fossils from different species, paleontologists can look for similarities in structure to try and work out which species are related to each others.
This work has enabled scientists to visualize how some species have evolved from others.
The discovery of transitional fossils has greatly assisted paleontologists' understanding of how evolutionary processes occurred. For example,
Land mammals to aquatic animals. Pachycetus may have looked somewhat like a dog with hooves, but it was actually an early cetacean, a group that comprises the dolphins, porpoises, and whales. The proof, scientists say, lies in Pachycetus' ears similar to those of modern whales, suggesting adaptations for hearing underwater. They were typical land animals, they had long skulls, and large carnivorous teeth.
It was also reported in the year 1983 that researchers recovered a 53 million year old fossil of a Pachycetus inachus in freshwater sediments. It possessed a feature that unmistakably connected it to the Cetacean.
Aside from all that, fossil records have also enabled scientists to track the path of human evolution from great apes and even allowed us to identify where humans and chimpanzees went their separate ways. Our last common ancestor lived about 5 to 7 million years ago. Since that time, over 20 hominid species have been discovered.
That's our research idol, Jackie. You can pass this document to Mr. Darwin.
Well done, my team. Guess we're done here. I think we provide enough evidence to support Mr. Darwin.
And I realized just now that fossils are really credible evidence to show evolution of life on Earth. It's like a diary.
diary.
Because beyond fossils, the secret of our planet's past are written.
Well, let's wrap up for now. Don't forget to listen to our recap coming up.
This is Idol Jackie in Action, going off air.